Okay, so Amadeus, 1984. I haven't seen this in ages, actually.
I've seen it reasonably recently.
Jeez, you've been covering a lot of ground.
I love this movie. I love it so much. It's amazing. It's great. I will forgive the Emperor for his discretions afterwards, but we'll get onto that.
Okay, Jeffrey Jones.
What do you have for me today?
Your Majesty, Mozart.
Yes, what about it?
He's here.
Huh. Well, there it is. Good.
Your Majesty, I hope you won't find it improper, but I've written a little march of welcome in his honor.
What a charming idea, court composer. May I see?
Just a
When I was young, this taught me everything I needed to know about the past.
Mm.
Can I try it?
Majesty.
Let's have some fun.
This was a big movie too. It was a smash.
Yeah, it was huge.
It's a smash.
Yeah, imagine that.
I can't.
Imagine these days, one of the biggest movies being about a classical composer.
There's no Green Lantern in it, so I can't.
Delightful court composer.
I mean, even that's from 15 years ago.
Well, no, actually, he was in the new one. So.
But they didn't want to care
Too
about it.
much honor, sire.
No.
Bring in Herr Mozart, please. But slowly, slowly. I need a minute to practice.
You know why this movie's great? It makes you feel smart. Doesn't it make you feel smart?
I've been watching Frasier recently. It's a bit like that.
Yes.
It's the same humour dressed up with this stuff, and you go, yes, I'm very sophisticated for laughing at this.
And you're hanging out with Mozart, he's playing his music. You're learning and laughing.
Good, continue. G. Excellent. Very good. Very good, Majesty. Tempo. Up. Lightly, then strongly. The march, march. Again.
With your headphones, you look like the white-haired dude in the background, by the way.
I was always worried that I was going to look foolish. And they all look foolish. Got to get smaller headphones. I'm going to ask AI what the deal is with wigs.
Bravo, Majesty.
I need to know.
Please, a little less enthusiasm, I beg you. Ah. Mozart.
Majesty.
Ah, no, please, please. It's not a holy relic. You know, we have met before, in this very room. Perhaps you don't remember it. You were only 6 years old. He was giving the most delightful concert here. As he got off the stool, he slipped and fell. My own sister, Antoinette, helped him up. And you know what he did? He jumped into her arms and said, "Will you marry me, yes or no?"
It's the first
You know
instance
all
of the
these
laugh.
Is that the first appearance?
The Baron Van Swieten,
I'm a great admirer of yours, young man.
Thank you.
Kapellmeister Bono,
Signor. My pleasure.
the director of our opera, Count Orsini Rosenberg,
Oh, sir, yes, the honor is mine. Absolutely.
and here is our illustrious court composer, Maestro Salieri.
At last. Such immense joy. Diletto straordinario.
I know your work well, Signore. Do you know I actually composed some variations on a melody of yours?
Really? Which one?
Mio caro Adonne.
Well, I'm flattered.
A funny little tune, but it yielded some good things.
And now he has returned the compliment. Herr Salieri composed this little march of welcome for you.
Really? Oh, grazie, Signore. Sono commosso.
Well, there it is. Now,
There it is.
down to business. Young
It's his
man,
catchphrase. Well, there it
I'm
is.
going
There
to
it is.
listen an opera from you. What do you say?
Majesty.
Did we vote in the end for German or Italian?
Well, actually, sire, if you remember, we did finally incline to Italian.
Did we? I don't think it was really decided, Your Majesty.
Oh, German. German, please. Let it be German.
Why so?
Because I've already found the most wonderful libretto.
Oh. Have I seen it?
I don't think you have, Herr Director. Not yet. I mean, it's quite new. I'll show it to you immediately, of course.
I think you'd better.
Well, tell us about it. Tell us the story.
Well, it's quite amusing, Majesty. It's set. The whole thing is set in
Yes. Where?
in a harem, Majesty. In a seraglio.
You mean in Turkey?
Yes, exactly.
Then why especially does it have to be in German?
Well, it doesn't especially. It could be in Turkish if you really want.
Oh, my dear fellow, the language is not finally the point. Do you really think that subject is quite appropriate for a national theater?
Why not? It's charming. I mean, I won't actually show concubines exposing their
The little laugh.
decent.
The variations of the laugh.
Full of proper
It means it's
German.
very versatile. It means a lot of different things.
What do you think these could be? Being a foreigner, I would love to learn.
Well, tell him, Mozart. Name us a German virtue.
Love, sire.
Oh, love! Well, of course, in Italy we know nothing about love.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, watching Italian opera. All those male sopranos screeching, stupid fat couples rolling their eyes about. That's not love, it's just rubbish. Majesty, you choose the language. It will be my task to set it to the finest music ever offered a monarch.
Oh, there it is. Let it
There
be
it
German.
is.
Oh. This is yours.
Keep it, Majesty, if you want. It's already healing my head.
What? On one hearing only?
I think so, sire. Yes.
Show us.
The rest is just the same.
Negging. The rest is just the same, isn't it?
It doesn't really work, does it?
No.
You try. Shouldn't it be a bit more? Or this? This. Yes. Better? What do you think?
Breaking the rules of the court.
Well, that's the thing, is breaking all the rules of the court.
Grazie, signore.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so.
All I ever wanted was to sing to God.
The end of the last scene, was Salieri composing that bit and then looking at that cross and saying grazie.
Yes, for giving it to me.
Saying,
sort of.
oh, thank, and now it comes back with at the end. It's like,
Yes. Well, it's like Good Will Hunting for classical music. You know, you get to spend time feeling that you're a genius.
yeah,
But really, I don't know, Salieri might be the person I identify with most in all of movies. And the irony is that I could only dream of meeting anything he's done. So I'm not even Salieri. That's what most people don't realize. They go, you watch this movie and you go, oh, I'm Mozart. You go, no, you're Salieri, and worse, you're not even Salieri.
not even close.
You're not even close, because he's a real guy. This is a total drive-by on a real guy. So to be like, I don't know, like in 100 years they do a movie about like, I can't think of a modern filmmaker, but like someone like Brett Ratner is just like torn up about how he's not Richard Donner.
Yeah.
If I may be so bold, you know.
And
whereas Rush Hour's fine, you know. I said it was fine. I didn't say it was like
it's
great.
fine.
Don't ever touch a black man's radio, boy.
No, you're cancelled.
I am cancelled now. That's in the movie.
Well, actually,
That's in the movie.
not just that. Jackie Chan's dropping the N-word.
He's saying it all. All right. Well, back on track. You love this movie, so come on. What did you think?
I think it's great. I think everything about it is great. But also, so many reasons why it can never be made today. So including that scene of how long a bunch of people just stood around in the room having a conversation and a
A
discussion
bunch of
about
fat
something.
old men.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but they kind of, it's something seemingly insignificant. What language should the opera be in? But there's, you know, in the setup of the movie, there's so much more going on. There's, you know, these court procedures and whatever, and you know, Italian was meant to be the official language of all opera, and it's actually kind of, this whole movie paints Mozart into this maverick who came in and kind of upended like the dusty old way of doing things, which is kind of funny given that I'm sure so many people would now assume that Mozart is the dusty old way of doing things.
Yes. Well, but people that they need to be disabused of that notion. Like, I think the biggest thing that not the biggest thing, but an important element of the movie is bringing a little bit of critical thinking and a little bit of context back into your brain. So you need to it's reminding you of a few things. I know nothing about classical music. Is a blind spot of mine, and particularly Europe is a bit of a blind spot as well. You've got a little bit more of a connection with Europe than I do. I just am so ignorant when it comes to a lot of their stuff. But this movie's saying that Mozart isn't a dusty old relic. In fact, he was a young firebrand who was not. He was a rebel that maybe you should listen to. As in, like, you feel like a rebel, don't you? You like to don't you want to smash the system? If I can go back to a tumultuous time, but slightly less tumultuous time. You know, they're saying he's the 99%. You know, he's one of the people who wants to smash it all up. You know, so you should go, oh, okay. It's a bit like in it's a revelation when you discover a movie like Citizen Kane, for example, is not a film made by silly old fools. It's a film. Sorry about the sirens if you can hear that, but it's a film about made by young people.
Yeah.
Made by very excited young people, and so again, just a bit of context. It's saying, well, let's have a think about this, and because you think it's rescuing him from the stasis of reverence. You know, we've revered Mozart so much that he's ceased to become a real human being. And this is saying, what if he had a really endearing but obnoxious laugh?
Well, he was also a drunk and a womanizer and very uncouth and looked down on by, you know, these seeming aristocrats. He was seen as a bit of a beast.
But the thing is, the times think about it, it's all context, isn't it? 1984, the world that they were living in and that we are a product of in 1984 is a comparatively crass world. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could be Mozart. Well, look at the president. You could be Mozart and do all of that stuff that he's doing and hold the highest office in the world. So, you know, it's normal. Like people go, well, some of the bawdy jokes HR wouldn't be too happy, but almost everything else they'd be happy with.
One final thing about this movie. A lot of people have got this gripe about the historical accuracy.
Oh, for goodness sakes, really?
And the biggest one is that, all the evidence shows that Salieri and Mozart were actually great friends. And the thing that pisses me off so much that everyone misses is that this movie is bookended by Salieri as an old man in a mental asylum after having gone through a failed attempt, and a nervous breakdown, retelling this to a priest. So everything we're getting in this movie is actually from the point of view of an insane person, or at least someone who's had a huge breakdown.
He's unreliable.
Yeah, it's and it's a amazing way to kind of get the movie to take artistic license and to allow it to actually go, oh, what if, and you know, and it kind of makes sense where if Salieri did feel like he was greatly overshadowed, unaccomplished and all the rest of it, then maybe at the tail end of his life when his brain starts to go, he would colour these experiences in that way. As well as...
And maybe it's not true.
Yeah.
Maybe none of it's true.
Yep.
Isn't that possible?
Yep.
Like,
and I think that's 100% fine because it's a piece of art and entertainment. It's not a documentary.
Well, it's not a documentary, but also, you know, this is a proper film. Not there's obviously a lot of garbage out there, but do you really think that Milos Forman, the director, he doesn't know all this? Do you really think that he didn't know? Do you really think that Schaefer, is it Anthony Schaefer, the writer, or Peter, one of the two? One of them, they're both great. Do you really think they don't know? Like they it's all accounted for. Just sit back. If you want to have a scholarly debate about, you know, the ins and outs of Mozart, is that the point? What's the point of the movie, really, is probably the next thing. But if you want to have that scholarly debate, I'm sure you could, find someone to do that. But this movie obviously isn't, again, as you say, it's not a documentary. So what's the point of the movie? Why are we watching it? And why were people so excited about it in 1984? What was it about the movie? Because it certainly wasn't, if you wanted a biography of Mozart, couldn't you just get it from the shops?
Yeah.
People used to read back then.
Yeah.
I'm told.
Yeah, I'm sure there was biographies of Mozart written, very good ones, and
so there's something else going on here.
Of course, yeah. It's still a movie. It's still a piece of cinema. So it's still got he was made to be very relatable with very relatable problems, even though it's set hundreds of years ago in the court of the Emperor of Austria. It still mainly concerns human problems and emotions and his relationship with his wife, Salieri not living up to what he wanted to be, potentially maybe not living up to his potential, or his ambition exceeding his potential, and I think very relatable human things. As you said, one of the people that you feel like you identify with most in cinema is Salieri.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Like, he is my spirit animal. I think most people respond to the fun of it. It's a very fun movie. It's got bosoms and marzipan and great music, and it's colourful and mask balls and the locations. Did they go to Venice at one point? I don't know.
The fart jokes.
Oh yeah, there's also there's just like, it's very bawdy. Yeah. The costumes are lavish. There's great actors in it. I think that Milos Forman's probably got a serious socialist thing going on. There's something going on there. He's always putting something like that in there that I can't pick up on. Guys like him don't do films for nothing. Like, he did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and that's like a big, allegory or something. Anyway, beyond me.
I've never gotten anything from this one though.
Neither have I, but I don't want to say it's not there, just in case you come for me.
Look, I'm pretty sure it's not there.
Just you can't. Well, if they come for him first, not me. Okay, I'm willing to listen. Hit that again.
And look, I'll play the lived experience card.
Yeah, it's my lived experience. Well, I just think that people respond to all of that, but really the greens that it's getting you to eat are quite bitter, because a film about mediocrity and dealing with mediocrity, and the horror of recognizing that you're not exceptional. I think that's probably a message that a lot of people nowadays would have a lot of trouble reckoning with, because the thing is, we've both got kids, and there is a push. No disrespect, like we're all encouraged to do it, but you're all encouraged to sort of either think of or make your children exceptional, and it's just not true. It can't be true. Everyone can't be exceptional. Where there's a difference between Mozart and not Mozart, and he probably, you don't have to be Mozart to be a great person or live a great life. But I'm just saying that this movie's saying the thing that you care about most, which seems to be like, I don't know, killing it in business, or slaying it, on the treadmill, or doing incredible design work, or whatever it is you're doing. Like the idea, the horror of really looking it in the face just for 1 second, that you're not even an inch of him. You know what I mean? That's really tough to take.
Yeah, it is. But it's also like there's so many things to take out of this movie. So it could be that great artistry can come from any source.
Yes,
which is meant to be. So some of the best classical music in the world came from Mozart, who happened to be this boorish kind of womanizing, loud, uncouth guy, especially for the time.
He's not. I don't get the sense that he's like super educated, like not beyond. He's not stuffy. He's not like a stuffy academic.
No, not at all.
He is educated, but he's not like.
His father's stuffy, but he's like a complete rebel and a drunk and whatever. So you could take that as the main lesson. The other one could actually be Salieri's one, because he begins his life as a peasant Italian born to an Italian farmer.
Oh.
Always wanting to get out, wanting music. His father beat him for enjoying music, and then his father died, and then he got free and he worked himself up to end up being court composer in the court of the Emperor of Austria. Yes.
Don't quiz me.
I'd be very disappointed in myself if I got that wrong. But so it could actually be a tale about being a bit more satisfied and not having unending ambition.
No, don't be. It's about contentment.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't he content? His achievement is great.
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with being Salieri. In fact, you've done it. You've killed it. What are you doing?
He achieved all of his boyhood dreams.
Yeah.
And then ended up hating his life because there was one guy that was better than him.
He didn't love his own art, or he didn't love his own achievements. Not that you should be prideful necessarily, but he hated Mozart's talent more than he liked his own.
He was at least way more jealous of it.
Yeah, and it ruined his life, really.
It did ruin it.
He couldn't enjoy anything.
He spends the whole movie being miserable.
He should have gone...
As soon as Mozart comes in, so, once he's an adult, it's a short period of time between his backstory as a child to him being an adult. And, so he's got this little period where he's enjoying it, and then Mozart comes, and then he just hates the rest of his life that he in the movie, that he carries with it to his deathbed, to when him as an old man in an asylum trying to commit